Something big is brewing in the Middle East, and it doesn't involve just bombs or oil. China is secretly planning something bold. It wants to push the United States out of the region completely. No more American bases, no more military control, no more spying. And China is not acting alone here. It has powerful friends backing it up: Iran and Egypt. Let's talk what's really going on. China has been watching carefully. It's angry that the US used its military bases in Qatar to strike Iran, one of China's strongest allies in the region. Now, these strikes hurt Iran's nuclear sites, and Beijing does not like that. Now, for China, this isn't just about Iran, it's about power. The US military presence in the Gulf from Iraq to Israel is a roadblock for China's grand plan, the Belt and Road Initiative, which connects China to the markets across Asia, Africa, and Europe. The US, with its military bases, is seen as the last obstacle to total Chinese dominance in this particular region. Now, China's strategy is becoming clear. It wants to build military bases of its own, not just in the Gulf, but across the Mediterranean, Red Sea, Africa, and even Latin America. Think of it as a global chess game, and China is placing its pieces. Now, here is where Iran comes in. For years, Iran has been fighting a shadow war against United States forces in the region. It has bombed American bases in Iraq and Qatar, and it has also threatened to attack Diego Garcia, a major US base in the Indian Ocean. Now, these attacks, while claimed by Iran, are widely believed to be backed by China, silently but very strategically. Iran knows that it can't match the US alone, of course, but with China and even Russia behind it, the game can change. In the meantime, Egypt is the surprise player here. It's the only Arab country without the US military base on its soil, and now it's growing closer to Beijing. In fact, in April 2025, China and Egypt they held massive joint military drills. The name is the Civilization Eagle exercise, right near the Israeli border. Iranian and Israeli intelligence didn't miss to notice that. They know that these drills were clear warning. China is ready to back Egypt militarily if tensions with Israel or the US explode. And now the tensions are actually exploding. Since the Gaza war began in October 2023, Egypt has been on the edge. The US and Israel are being accused of trying to push Palestinians into Egypt's region, something that Cairo sees as a red line. Now, with China's military support, Egypt is now sending a clear message: don't try us. And China is watching every single move: satellite image, troop movement, and even the US radar base in Israel near Mount Keren is being tracked. In the meantime, China is expanding its arms sales across the Gulf, from Saudi Arabia to the UAE. Well, it's also doing more military training, building influence through ports, pipelines, and massive infrastructure deals. And every time the US pulls back, like it did in Iraq, Afghanistan, or Syria, China steps in to fill the vacuum. But it doesn't stop there. China, Iran, and Egypt are also closely monitoring US intelligence and military operations. Now, America's only military base in Israel is under constant surveillance by Chinese-linked cyber and satellite network. And every single time the US tries to spy on China's activity, Beijing fights back harder. So, what's China's real endgame? It's simple: kick the US out of the Middle East and dominate the regions militarily, politically, and economically. Chinese analysts believe that if American military power is gone from that particular region, the path is clear. China can take control. China can control their trade routes, their energy pipeline, and even diplomatic alliances from Tehran to Cairo. Iran is already carrying out the dirty work here. It bombed the Al Udeid Air Base in Qatar and other US installations in Iraq too. It's warning that any new attack from the US will bring more destruction. Now, the message is: leave or face the war.